What were the main limits of the Ferrari SF-23 chassis in the 2023 F1 season? An interesting question indeed. The 2022 Formula One season saw the return of ground effect aerodynamics, a game-changer that brought about a trio of unique car designs from Red Bull, Ferrari, and Mercedes. Among these, Ferrari's F175 and Red Bull's RB18 took the early lead, leaving Mercedes' W13 grappling with the notorious porpoising issue. As the season unfolded, the race was on to refine these designs. Ferrari and Mercedes were in hot pursuit of Red Bull, with an eye on the prize and a clear focus on bridging the performance gap. However, the changing regulations between the 2022 and 2023 seasons threw a curveball, favoring Red Bull, especially in high-speed corners. With the 2022 season favoring Ferrari and Red Bull, 2023 brought a new set of challenges and opportunities. The 2023 season saw Ferrari and Mercedes refining their designs to bridge the gap with Red Bull. Regulatory changes in the car's floor and height between the previous and current season might have played into Red Bull's hands, with Ferrari being particularly affected in high-speed corners, an area where they had previously excelled. Mercedes too had their share of challenges, with the tweaks in regulations forcing them into a game of trade-offs. The choice was between focusing on aerodynamics or minimizing ride height, a decision that saw them taking a conservative route, which unfortunately did not yield the desired results. Over in Maranello, the SF-23 was being designed with a specific aim in mind to strike a balance between high-speed and low-speed corner performance. This was, however, not without its own set of challenges. The resultant design was a compromise that led to a significant loss of aerodynamic load in fast corners. But, as they say, every cloud has a silver lining. The lessons learned from the 2023 season have set the stage for a comprehensive redesign of the rear end and a new chassis for the 2024 season. A key challenge Ferrari faced in 2023 was tied to the design of the sidepods and the positioning of the anti-intrusion cone. Ferrari had opted for more voluminous sidepods than Red Bull, using part of the sidepod fairing to better control the turbulence generated by the front tires. While this eliminated the need for a V-shaped chassis, it did pose constraints when it came to placing the anti-intrusion cone on the car's underbody. The cone was positioned under the radiators, maximizing the structure at the allowed maximum height. This allowed Ferrari to design the front part of the underbody in a more favorable manner. Despite the challenges, Ferrari's design choices had their reasoning, but they also revealed the limitations for the 2023 season. As we look ahead to 2024, we can expect to see some significant changes in the design, particularly in the sidepods and the positioning of the anti-intrusion cone. The lessons of the past are set to shape the future, and it will be exciting to see how Ferrari's new chassis design will impact their performance in the upcoming season. Looking ahead to 2024, Ferrari is gearing up for a rear-end overhaul and a new chassis design. So what does this mean for the prancing horse and its legion of fans? Well, let's dive into it. The 2023 season saw Ferrari making a series of compromises, particularly in terms of aerodynamic performance in high-speed corners. The side pods and anti-intrusion cones, in particular, were seen as the main limitations of the Ferrari SF-23 chassis. But as we move into 2024, Ferrari is planning some major modifications to address these issues. At the heart of these changes is a new chassis design. In 2023, Ferrari's chassis design posed some constraints, particularly when it came to placing the anti-intrusion cone on the car's underbody. But the 2024 redesign is expected to offer much more flexibility in this regard. This is no small matter. The positioning of the anti-intrusion cone can have a significant impact on the car's aerodynamics, and therefore its performance on the track. But the changes don't stop there. The new chassis design could also lead to modifications in the sidepods. Remember, in 2023, Ferrari's sidepods were more voluminous than those of their rivals, Red Bull. This was part of a strategy to better control the turbulence generated by the front tires. However, this led to a significant loss of aerodynamic load in fast corners, so it's quite possible that we'll see a new approach to the sidepods in 2024. These modifications are all part of Ferrari's broader strategy to regain its competitive edge in Formula One. The team has been working tirelessly to address the issues that held them back in 2023, and with these changes on the horizon, there's a sense of optimism in the air. As Ferrari gears up for the 2024 season, Fans will be eagerly waiting to see if these modifications can put Ferrari back in pole position. The prancing horse has a rich history in Formula One, and it's clear that they're not ready to give up the fight just yet. So stay tuned for what promises to be an exciting year in the world of Formula One.